Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show talking about some NFL news, so we're right here. So the first thing I'll talk about 20 minutes earlier, we had some breaking news from the Indianapolis Colts. From Dolph Cleveland here, the hashtag Colts suspended wide receiver Isaiah McKenzie and cornerback Tony Brown for the regular season for conduct detrimental to the team announced. So they're suspended for the final 3 games of the regular season. It did not say why. Apparently they were healthy scratches in their last game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Maybe they had a fight or something that escalated. Maybe involved in gambling on games. And sometimes the dumb shit Isaiah McKenzie does, it wouldn't surprise me if he betted on a game, but I don't know. But all it says is they're suspended for the rest of the regular season for conduct detrimental to the team. So it's really all I can say. I mean, I don't know what else they could have done. Maybe a fight. It went too far. Could have gambled. Something. So it's either one of those 2 things, in my opinion. So we have some NFL Week 16 playoff scenarios for the AFC. So the Ravens at San Francisco on Christmas at 8:15 p.m. They clinched the AFC North Division title with a Baltimore win, plus a Cleveland loss or tie, or a Baltimore tie plus a Cleveland loss. And the Cleveland Browns at Houston, Texas, which is a huge matchup on Sunday at 1 p.m. There's a lot of stuff to go through, so I'll save that for last. Kansas City, they clinched a playoff berth and a AFC West Division title with a Kansas City win or a Kansas City tie plus a Denver loss. And the Miami Dolphins versus my Dallas Cowboys on Sunday at 4:25. They clinched the AFC East Division title with a Miami win plus Buffalo loss or tie, or a Miami tie plus a Buffalo loss. And Miami clinches they clinch the AFC Division title with those 2 things. They clinch a playoff berth with a Miami win or a Miami tie plus Jacksonville loss, or a Miami tie plus Indianapolis loss plus Houston loss, or a Miami tie plus the Indianapolis loss, or tie plus a Cleveland loss, or a Miami tie plus a Houston loss, or tie plus a Cincinnati loss, or a Miami tie plus a Cincinnati loss, or tie plus an Indianapolis loss, or tie. For San Francisco, they clinched the NFC's number 1 seed, a lone first round bye, and home field advantage with a San Francisco win, plus a Philly loss, plus a Dallas loss, plus a Detroit loss. So they clinched the number 1 seed with a win, plus a loss from Philly, Dallas, or Detroit. I would go over Cleveland. There's too much stuff to go over, and I don't think they'll clinch anyways. So we had some breaking news 2 hours ago. The hashtag Panthers are cutting Pro Bowl pass rusher Justin Houston. Per Adam Schefter, it gives him a chance to catch with a playoff team. Well, so Justin Houston has been been released. I mean, I didn't even realize he was still playing. Most of us forgot he was even on the team, to be honest. He's kind of been non-existent all season. Top 10 defense, he didn't contribute anything. He's washed. I mean, forgot he was on the Ravens, honestly. So update, the hashtag Chargers waived former TCU rookie quarterback Max Duggan, also officially placed center Will Clapp on injured reserve. Dang, poor Will Clapp. And signed hashtag Patriots quarterback Will Grier off the practice squad. Man, he can't be worse than Easton Stick. That's a freaking joke, man. Like, he deserves a chance. Why wouldn't they just give him a chance? I know they signed Will Grier. You can say, oh, he sucks. How do you know if you haven't played him? I think he's personally pretty good. Watch him at TCU. I mean, you're telling me they can keep Easton Stick as the backup, but they can't. You're telling me they keep Easton Stick, but they cut Max Duggan. I personally have Max Duggan as the backup behind Will Grier, or even have him start. I don't know. So an update. Aaron Rodgers says he's not 100% on the Pat McAfee show. Says if he was 100%, he'd try to play, but he isn't there yet. Jets fans would not have wanted to see what Rodgers looked like with Hackett calling plays behind the O-line. You gotta bolster the trenches and fire that guy they call a offensive coordinator. It's kind of ironic now that they're officially out of the playoffs. He says he's not 100%. The real reason's because they're eliminated from playoff contention. If they had a fighting chance at a playoff spot, he'd be 100% and be playing. But since they're not in a playoff spot, he's not going to play. And he was bluffing the whole time. And Achilles tendon injuries is a minimum 7-month recovery. He's only 3 months into the recovery, so he would have got hurt again anyways. So we have some NFL ratings to talk about. The hashtag Cowboys and hashtag Bills game on Fox had 26.3 million viewers. It was the most watched game of the week. Well, 26 million people got to see our asses get kicked against Buffalo. Everyone got to watch us get our ass kicked. So, per a report, the hashtag Falcons are benching Desmond Ridder once again this season and will start veteran Taylor Heineke over him against the hashtag Colts on week 16, per at Josh the Athletic. They need to fire the coach. QB's not too good. I can't say he's terrible QB play when you see the offensive schemes and the wide receiver routes. It's all atrocious from a scheme standpoint. I'm not saying Ridder is good, but he gets a lot of hate for struggling a poorly designed passing offense, and Arthur Smith is terrible. Just the play calling is terrible on that team. It's a trash team. It just doesn't matter who starts right now. So, the updated 2024 NFL Draft Order entering Week 16. Number 1, the Bears, hashtag Panthers pick via the Bryce Young trade. Number 2, the Patriots. Number 3, the Cardinals. Number 4, the Commanders. Number 5, the Bears. Number 6, the Giants. Number 7, the Jets. Number 8, the Chargers. Number 9, the Titans. And the Falcons ran at the top 10. Green Bay 11, the Raiders at 12, New Orleans at 13, Denver at 14, Seattle 15, Pittsburgh 16, Houston 17, and Buffalo at 18 is your current NFL Draft Order, the top 18 selections. So the Bears currently have the number 1 and number 5 selections in the draft. So per report from JPA Football, hashtag Seahawks safety Jamal Adams wasn't on the team's sidelines or at the stadium after being a healthy scratch for last night's game, per at G-Bell Seattle. Head coach Pete Carroll said, and I quote, "I think he was home when asked about it today." And Jamal Adams is a bum, man. He deserves after his actions on social media. He's just not a good player anymore. He's just a blitz boy. He ain't getting coverage. Where's it at? Jalen Hurts says the hashtag Eagles are lacking commitment after losing their third straight game. Quote, "We didn't execute. I don't think we're committed enough. Just got to turn around. It's a challenge that we have to embrace just to continue to see it through." No, they are lacking leadership because of you. You're the quarterback. You're supposed to turn this thing around. Since guys that played well, you have to change it. He's been saying for the last month, and nothing is changing week to week. Like, I don't think you gotta take accountability, Jalen Hurts. So we have another thing, trending. Hashtag Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski says he doesn't think there's anybody, quote, in the same realm as Myles Garrett, and he's the clear-cut defensive player of the year via Mary Kay Cabot. He's dominant as a defensive player, so he's the NFL defensive player of the year. I mean, just talk about the guy that affects the game, that pressures the quarterback, that run the plays, that plays with unbelievable effort. I don't know if there's anybody in the same realm as him. I mean, I know he's really good, but there's a few players that are there as well. T.J. Watt, Trey Hendrickson, Micah Parsons. They're definitely in the same realm as Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett's really dominant as well, so I mean. So, per your report, hashtag Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase is likely to miss some time after suffering a separated shoulder injury, per at Rap Sheet. Fantasy owners are probably crying right now. I mean, he's been in the league for .75 years, and he's missed 5 games for the injury, and the other to the Damar Hamlin game. He's not injury prone or hurt every year. When he's out there, he's really good. He's not really been injury prone. I don't get the people trying to say, oh, he's injury prone. Update: the suspension of #Broncos safety Kareem Jackson has been lifted, and he is officially back with the team. Meanwhile, KZ is out for the year. The NFL is just so inconsistent, man. The NFL is just inconsistently inconsistent. They're consistently inconsistent, is what I mean. It's on from Dolph Cleveland and JPA Football. Do you have anything from Adam Schefter? With Trevor Lawrence and the concussion protocol, the Jaguars are signing quarterback A.J. Perry to their practice squad. The season of backup quarterbacks. Well, it's all from Adam Schefter. See if anything from Ian Rappaport. The Rams have designated running back Ronnie Rivers off injured reserve, opening his window as well, and the Bills have opened the 21-day practice window for Daquan Jones. So 2 transactions there for the Bills and the Rams. So I don't know if there's anything else here. I don't think that's it. I think that's it. So, the Patriots are expected to sign former Bucs running back Keyshawn Vaughn to their practice squad. Sources said added depth for the former third rounder. Yeah. Oh, great. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll have to say here. So, till next time, Peace.